What up, guys? The newly named 19 Tire Mafia. Uh, for reasons I could explain, but it would probably just bore you. But yeah, that's where we're at. Kind of come full circle in my RC and yeah, 19 Tire Mafia is what it is now. Anyways, today I'm gonna do a rundown video on my scale SCX10.2 with Hilux body, or RC4 drive Hilux body. It's the it's off the Trail Finder, yeah. So this video I'm gonna do of this rig, and the next one I'll do of my Capra, and yeah, just kind of do it for your entertainment. Not only that, I kind of like using this method as just kind of a look back to see what I've done in the past, especially when I take rigs apart and then later on down the road I'm like, oh, I want to build that again. So anyways, we'll start from the bottom up. First, I finally figured the tires I wanted. I've been trying to get them to work. These are actually 155 Pro line TSL swampers in the blue compound, the Predator. I didn't like the 155 wheels, couldn't get the foams to really support like I wanted. So yeah, this is a dual stage 1.9 foam that I've actually trimmed down to fit in my 1.9 Super Swampers, but the 4.3 inch version. These are actually 3.85, I believe, but stretched out to about 4.3 on a 1.9 wheel. Tires fresh, so I'm excited to see how good they'll work. I bought them a long time ago and did the Tennessee cut with the thought of using them on this or the Capra or the 1.9 Wraith, but they were always just kind of too small and didn't quite work right. So I got it figured out last night finally. I was like, you know what, I'll put a thick 1.9 foam and I'll just stretch them. So yeah, happy with that. Anyways, some eBay wheels, fake Vanquish. Have these things forever. Hubs on them. I'm running the narrowest hub you can possibly get. These are just the hex hubs without the nipple on the end, so they're the narrow hub. I'm talking about what goes in the hub, the actual hex, and then the hub is the narrowest you can get. From there, I just borrowed these axles off my son's rig because it's been sitting for a few years. So just some SCX10.2 axles, custom handmade links for the front. This is a Vanquish link of some sort. These are like RC4WD drive links, and then these are all custom links. I'm using the Incision Vanquish drive shafts front and rear. I've got a Crawlmaster 20 turn, or no, yeah, the Crawlmaster 20 turn Holmes Hobby motor in there. Running pretty damn good. I really like it. It's also just got a simple stock axial ESC. I just put this thing together last night. Like literally the body was in pieces. The chassis had no axles on it, no electronics. Tires weren't set up for this, but yeah, I just kind of got bored. Other than that, just a simple, nothing special Savic servo. Sorry about the noise, didn't mean to bang it like that. I've got this set up in a weird way. I've got some little 90mm Proline shocks on there on the front, and on the back some 95 axials. And I didn't want to put holes in the bed, and I know I can go with a cantilever setup, which is actually what I'm looking at getting next time. But for the time being, and this vehicle's been set up like this before. There's past videos of this vehicle running. So, like I said, this is just for myself and your entertainment if you like. But, yeah, the setup works actually really good as is. It just looks, you know, a little funky and unorthodox. Under here, simple 3-gear transmission, axial steel spur gear. I've got a full-size driver in my rig sitting on an axial Wraith seat that just drilled some holes through this bottom side plate and bolted it in there. Had to trim the seat quite a bit to clear the motor because you can see it is a tight fit. So that actually on the seat back, there's only one hinge for the seat back on the base. The other one got chopped off. Other than that, nothing too special. Just a fun little scale trail rig. Extremely capable for what it is. One of the, oh yeah, while I was on there, keep telling him to roll the window up, but he always forgets. Other than that, a little upgrade that I found was amazing for this rig. Well, hello. Hi. Who's your good girl? Who's your good girl? Okay. Who's that? Is that Danny? Is that Danny? It's a Danny boy. Okay. Gross. This little upgrade right here. Fucking necessary. It's just some like 025 steel, like sheet metal, and yeah, I just cut out a little square, cut the corners. Sorry, I keep forgetting the camera's on this side. Cut the corners, folded it, and then just glued it on there. And I will tell you, this little piece of metal has drastically changed what this vehicle is capable of. Because if any of you know, when you drive off of something, this little edge of this bed, either side, back or sides, it just hooks everything, and it does not let go. This little piece of metal, as you can see, I painted it black originally, but look at how many times it just saves the day. And it's made such a huge difference in what this vehicle can do. It seems so simple, but it really is huge. The way I mounted this, I couldn't find any mounts that I really liked without having to, buy a bunch of extra parts. I kind of wanted to build this truck off of what I had. And yeah, like a couple different rigs, it took me a couple times to get it right, but finally did. As far as right here, all I have on the inside of here is the same sheet metal I used up here, but it's just two 90-degree like tabs. And yeah, basically when I take this off, you know what? I'll do it real quick for you. Hold on. Okay. So it's just 4 nuts. That's all it is. Underneath nothing special, but yeah, I could do a little bit more work with as far as like putting some stuff to make the chassis not see-through. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with how this thing looks. So now you just grab the body and whoop, slides right off like that, and that's it. And it's just these 4 little tabs that I have in here with there's screws in them. The hardware actually stays on there, and the way I did that is just I glued them to the tabs, and then figure out where my holes needed to be, drilled a couple holes in the plate, and you just set it down right on top of there, let it fit in. I don't know if I can do this with just one hand. Anyways, yeah, it's pretty simple, but as far as underneath here, pretty basic. I'd like to make a couple things like to fill in right here when you're looking from the side so you don't see light, and then maybe some fenders. That'd be pretty cool. I'd close it off. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's my little trail rig. Hope you enjoyed. Later.